Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, Davis Wade Stadium, where they've got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now we go on the road, and that's when we belong. As we'll see, the number 24 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. 48 Sports College Football. I'm Bruce Davis, joined here, as always, by David Holly and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Longhorns will get us started with the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Bulldogs offense will get the first possession of the game. And here comes their leader, Jesse. He just has a way of elevating everybody's play.
And he's a point guard, too. So good at distributing the football, finds the open guys. He makes this offense go.
Makes it go, and just, you can trust him. Everything is available, but you're not playing with one behind your back. You got all guns blazing.
Second down.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Third down, and they'll need 2 on this initial drive of the game. To the ground to try to move the chains. That's the kind of play that can really get you going if they get it out to the 36. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down. Back to pass, it's Valdez. He's got his head. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll put the tight end in motion. Use the play fake, now to throw. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Got his man quickly. Some really tough running there gets him to the 45-yard line. Let's see if the defense comes after them. Third and short from the 45. Looking to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. So Texas's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
From the gun, give on the inside. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. And the Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry-up. On second down, they'll take to the air. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, going up top. He got his man downfield. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most.
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Now on first and 10 from the 29. Fires to the big fella. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. Second and 7. Here comes the hurry-up. Guys, this rough start is hardly what they had in mind to start SEC play, and it's not going to get any easier.
But no doubt about it, there were big expectations surrounding this program.
Fires toward the end zone. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be running it third down. They want to throw it. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. They'll give it to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13. Got some room headed to the goal line. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Leaves it with the back. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on third and long. Throws for the end zone. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. The holders will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. The field goal is good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute, put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Line getting set on second down. Looking to throw, it's Valdez. He looks that one in nicely. Makes the catch and knockdown. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Quick completion on the outside. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. The give from the gun. Breaks the tackle. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Up to the line, facing third and long for the 25. He's looking downfield to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Well, this defense looked pretty good last week. Of course, they had 2 sacks, and their coaching staff told us they really wanted to be able to build on it. Great news, they've already registered a sack here early in this game.
Bringing it back, it's Crump. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Trying to find his man on first down. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete. After the misfire, now on second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Keep pounding away at this defense and making them play. If you can get this many a chunk, you're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the field for the passing.
Makes the grab on the left. The Longhorns will keep this drive going. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. They go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Longhorns head quickly to the line. He's going to pass on second down. It's complete on the right side. Breaks a tackle and he's got room. Touchdown, Texas! Reeled it in and just made the house call.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away.
10, Mississippi State, 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Quarterback on the keeper. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Second down coming up. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. To throw, it's Valdez. Fires to the big fella. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down.
31-yard line. First down, Bulldogs.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving. It's first and 10. They pick up half of it. It'll be second and 5. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. From the gun, running back gets to give. Brought to the ground, but not before getting it up for the first down. Line gets set, first down.
First down, Bulldogs.
Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit of the time to get to that first down mark. Now on second down.
Second down.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. On second down, he'll let it fly. Finds the tight end. Tackled immediately after the catch. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Finds a man by himself. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up for the first and goal. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job here poise in that play call and showed up the touchdown.
So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that will be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter if they could have done it with second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he'll fire. Got it in the middle, it's Chang. They make the stop after the catch and see there's some work to do to pick up that first down. He's right on target. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. The Longhorns want to crank the tempo.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what we saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided, on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player. And we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge game in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Balls and fired complete. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down and they're down to the 42. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field.
And it's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you could do there.
And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. He's looking to throw. He's got him in the flat. They bring him down, but a solid pickup will put him in position to pick up a first down. Already 2 for 2 on third down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And he missed it. No good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on the field, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that was going on.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they want, and now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He'll pull it down. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll call for the fair catch here. On first down, here comes this offense. He wants to throw. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short on first down. Now on second down. Throws to the wideout. And the ball is picked off. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it out 48. The offense lining up for a first down play. He's going to pass. Finds his tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too. Scanning the field, it's Valdez. Throwing right. Got his man. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. After missing the connection last time, it's 2nd and 10 from the 22. He's looking to throw. Catch it in the middle. It's quick. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. Here's a timeout on the field. Time game here late in the first half. Wants to go up top. He makes it back. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Content with what they have, the quarterback takes a knee. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Bulldogs will kick it away to start the second half.
14.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found when crossing by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. The give to the back. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. And the Longhorns are in the hurry up. He wants to throw here on second down. Fires into traffic and it's picked off. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change they took over at the 33. The offense set for a first down play. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. They move the tight end all over. To the ground with the back. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. They come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Brings up second down.
Looking to throw, it's Valdez. Fires to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Pushes ahead for 2 to the 7-yard line. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Shotgun snap on third down. They're trying to get to it. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard. It's good. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. Nice move there. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. They want to get this defense on its heels. They'll run play action. He's got it. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that.
And that's the beauty of running play action. Everybody sucks up, plays the run, and you get to slip that tight end down the field with a full head of steam and make a big play.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Chang. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Longhorns want to pick up the tempo. Reads it, fires complete. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? It doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
After trying the running game on first down, they come to the line on second down.
It's hard to have success success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Roll down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over it. Knocked the ball on the ground. 4th down coming up. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He got it. So the kickoff team is out there ready to put it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. On the ground with the counter. Keeps the legs moving. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Valdez. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Now improvising. Going to try to get it himself. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stumbled.
And the quarterback brought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. A 1st down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Underheat, he gets rid of it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. They're setting up the screen. At the 45 on his way. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
Man, you hate that if you're on defense. 3rd and long, you've got everybody covered downfield, and you let the running back pick it up on a check down throw. You've got to be way better tackling in that situation. That is a blown opportunity for this defense.
Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do I do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of it.
Quickly complete. Hard running there. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
Great job by the defense here, rallying to this wide receiver and making the tackle. He is dangerous. They don't want to let this receiver get behind them, but they know that when he makes catches, they better rally quickly to get this guy on the ground. He is fast.
And the Longhorns want to move quickly. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Using the quick game. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Trying to barge their way in. Touchdown Longhorn! And that one will give them the lead.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Lining up to tack one more under that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. That drive covered 57 yards for the touchdown. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They'll try it over the left side. And he finds no running room at all, and the third quarter is over. Maybe more open spaces coming in the fourth. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Running back searching for a hole. Good surge up front, giving 4 out to the 18. After the strong run on second down, third down coming. And they do it again. Looking to throw, it's Valdez. And wings it incomplete. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on second and 4. The play-action fake. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose. And third down is coming. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle. The Longhorns moving quickly to the line. Fast motion from the offense. Leaves it with the back. He breaks the tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Leaves it with the running back. Discards a man. Headed to the end zone. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Texas!
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Devin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. TCU has just had no answers today. They are getting barbecued right now. This team simply does not look prepared, and at this level, you can't have that. They're trailing by 19 to Arizona. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Scrambling away. He's going to run it. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Back to throw, it's Valdez. Unloads to the wideout. Fires into traffic, picked off. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Here comes the Texas offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Out of the gun, the inside kid. Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6. Out of the shotgun on third down. This will be picked up, maybe just the turning point they needed. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over now 17. First down here for the offense. The give to the tailback. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged out at the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. It's a draw. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Boy, could they use a conversion on third and short from their own 24. Might be looking to run. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down.
First down, Bulldogs.
From the gun, running back on the move. Just working and working and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with second and 4. After run, now throw. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert third and 4. Looking to pass. It's Valdez. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds his man, they convert. Hit the afterburners, kid. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air. This guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
From inside the 10, here he comes. And the return man showing great vision, being able to find some space and put his team in a much better field position. Power football with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Longhorns will hustle to the line. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the deep. Running with power. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. They not only have to deal with this defense, but the noise from this crowd on third and 4. He's looking to pass. Makes his connection. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up the fourth down. And the Longhorns will call on their punt team. First one of the day is on its way. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on once. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. They did their part, score, your defense does your part. Jesse, this offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive here.
They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. You know why he's piling up all these yards, David? Because the receivers won't let the ball hit the ground.
You remember that Jameis Winston game we called on a Thursday night? The ball didn't even hit the ground, did it?
It did not. 2 incomplete passes caught out of bounds. Trying to escape and get it himself.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate. And you tell them, they'll get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. It's third down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Heaves it into trouble, and he finds trouble with the pick. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. We have number 41. He now has 80 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Still on his feet at the 45. He's off to the races. Touchdown, Longhorn! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Number 23.
You know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
Extra point.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it over.
Mississippi State.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They'll throw it on first down. Wide open, he makes the catch. And he breaks into the open. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him.
And in that step one, great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now, you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, get the football back to get back in this football game.
Movement from the linebacker trying to mess with the offensive line assignments. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down.
Mississippi State.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. To the ground, he's got it again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Oh, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He'll try the left side. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make a stop. Absolutely perfect.
That makes the score. Texas 37. Mississippi State 31.
Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offensive will just boom in college football. So good. So many ways to hurt you. You saw both of these offenses put on the show there, Jesse.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaches.